Why would I want that girl to see that? Me hugging and kissing and grabbing my wife's ass. You guys didn't want to show these clips. So Catherine tells you guys that back in 2018, 2019, I basically ruined her life because I stepped out of our marriage and she had no idea. When that is not true at all. She knew exactly what I was doing and when I was doing it. So much to where she stayed with me another 5-6 years after that.
All right, man, y'all already know what we finna do right here, man. I seen you guys DM me the Tea Rooms video. It's a lot of good stuff up in here. The main thing that I wanted to react to is Austin and Catherine. That situation right there, man. So let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure you tell a friend that today ain't your mama, today Uncle Joey still a hoe. Let's get right into the video.
So
let's
now
get it.
CJ has a new girlfriend. Now, I've lost count, but I believe
CJ has a new girlfriend every week, man.
This is number 3 since his last
Slender woman
long-term relationship with Lexi. Well, this is just the 3rd one that we know of. Well, anyways, Lexi is posting because it appears that this girl is someone that she's known for 10 years. She states,
that's crazy.
A girl you've known for 10 years dates your ex, so you go shopping.
I got a different girl every day of the week. I'm a freak. I got a different girl every day of the week.
So Brittany started a GoFundMe with the goal to reach $40,000 after Dub allegedly took her car back. She states, "Hi, my name is Brittany Jones and I'm making this GoFundMe account because my child's father and I split about 1.5 years ago. He bought me a Range Rover for my birthday in 2020 and as of today, he has requested his vehicle back. I use this vehicle to take our kid to and from school and for whatever else I have to do for my son. I'm currently living in California by myself with no family or any support system. The conflict between my child's father and me started when I decided to move out of LA to a state closer to my family. I'm asking for help to purchase a new vehicle for my baby and me so that I can continue to get him to and from school until the school year is done. Anything you can give is appreciated. Thank you in advance." Well, Dub is now speaking out because he's claiming that Brittany started this GoFundMe to scam her supporters.
I usually won't speak on these type of things. I let people think what they want to think. But I am hurt and literally sad. You probably can't see it.
Because it's probably not true.
I am hurt and literally sad. You probably can't see it. My baby mama lied and...
Yeah, he gives no fucks. We know that. Now you're trying to manipulate your audience to make them think that you're sad. You can't even genuinely feel sad. You can't even genuinely sell that through the screen, Brody.
And literally sad. You probably can't see it. My baby mama lied and said I took her car.
We can't see it in something that's not there. All right, Dub. You know how like you want a late night snack and you open the fridge, but nothing's there, but you want something to be there so bad, but you look and there's nothing there? Same thing here. He wants you guys to think that he's sad. He gives no fucks, man. He can't even act like he give a fuck.
You probably can't see it. My baby mama lied and said I took her car today while on live stream playing basketball. I took her car and a lawyer texted her on my behalf and said I was taking a car from her while I was playing basketball live with Canel Joseph today. She makes a GoFundMe for $40,000 for a new car because I took her car. I've literally never had a conversation with my baby mama this year. We never talked on the phone, me and her. She makes a video saying I took her car, makes a GoFundMe for $40,000. I've never talked to her about a car, don't have a lawyer, don't have anything. I'm gonna prove it to her.
So Brittany posted up a text thread between her and the mutual friend who's a lawyer. Now you can see he states here, in summary, he says he wants the car back tomorrow and that he is not moving forward with any additional monies to give you. And
Dub didn't think that Brittany was gonna air that shit out. That's what it was.
He will be seeing you in court. So then Dub posted a text thread that Brittany sent him from Woop's phone. Now I'm guessing they have each other blocked. So she says, "You can come get your car, that's fine. The next time you'll see my son will be after the judge makes a decision. You want to be in charge of people so much, you don't run me. And I'm tired of telling you that. You not about to force me to live in a boring state that I never wanted to live in anyways. So come get your car, but you won't get my son. Then Dub states, mind y'all, at 5 I was on stream playing basketball. I never touched my phone. Imagine getting a random message from your child's phone to come get a car and you have no idea what she's talking about. Then she go make a video and said I took the car. But when I make comments and say I didn't take the car, then I'm gonna take it tomorrow. W scam. So Dub is claiming that he doesn't have a lawyer and Dimitri is just a mutual friend. But in these texts Brittany posted, you can see that he's kind of like a mediator between the two, and Dub is sending requests through him.
This narrative that I am trying to take a car from you when you made that up. You made a YouTube video saying I took the car. Now you're in the comments saying I said I'm going to take it tomorrow. When did me and you, I don't know who messages those are, I don't know who you texted, I don't know why you having your friend, your mama, your cousin, your boyfriend, whoever act like that to us having a conversation. What lawyer do me and you have? What lawyer do I have? I do not have a lawyer. I have not third party to anybody acting like a lawyer. I do not have the lawyer. Dimitri is our friend. He cannot be our lawyer because that is a conflict of interest. Dimitri be with you and Dimitri be with me. He is a legal lawyer. He cannot be our lawyer. That is not my lawyer. I've never talked to Dimitri about anything. And what fucking car costs $40,000? What are you trying to get, a Lamborghini? W scammer. This lady's trying to insert me into a scam. When you niggas be hitting me up talking about promo and I be like, what's up? What you need? And you be like, bro, put this fake ass Cash App thing up. I don't do that shit. I don't.
Shout out to Dub on that, fam. Shout out to Dub on that. At least he stays true with that shit. Because I hate seeing that shit, bruh. I hate that. You know what I'm saying? You know damn well that you're scamming your fans. I hate that shit, bruh. 750, hit this. To get 750, you got to do 20 games and you still not going to get shit. I hate that shit, bruh.
Don't scam people, bro. So I'm not. Why would my baby mama try to implement me in a scam? That shit is crazy. $40,000 for a new car when you have a car?
I'm gonna just say this, look. Anybody can make a GoFundMe on anything, right? Anybody can make a GoFundMe on anything. And if she is getting a message that you are requesting the car back, and she wants to put 100K, right, for a new car or whatever the fuck, she has every right to do that, and it's not a scam. What they say, reach for the moon so you at least fall amongst the stars or some shit like that, right? I don't blame her. Let me put 40K at the goal. You know what I'm saying? But she might not even get 5K. We don't know what's gonna happen. The people know what they're donating to. It's not a scam if people are willingly wanting to help her purchase a new vehicle. That's not a scam, right? It's a scam to say, hey, you get your 750. Get your 750 if you complete 20 games, and these niggas complete 20 games only to find out that there is no 750. That's a scam. You know what I'm saying?
And an apartment, and a job, and a degree? The fuck is you on? Why is, nigga, what?
Now, Meech not a lawyer. Now, Meech ain't the one that was texting me. It was my mom, my sister, my boyfriend. Blah, blah, blah. Why in the fuck would I have to lie on Meech texting me? Why would somebody text me and say, your baby daddy said he was taking a car? Why would I have to do what I did? Like, why would I sit here and lie to y'all? Like, let's be serious. Y'all think that I need a storyline? This is not Love and Hip Hop. I don't need a storyline.
Hey, that's low-key what Dub wants. He wants a storyline. He's the type of nigga that, you know, if it's gonna make him a quick dollar, he will, you know what I'm saying, talk to his worst enemy. He will collab with his worst enemy in order to make the bag. You know what I'm saying?
To try to get
With a lot of these niggas, it's money over morals.
To watch something. If anything go on in my life, I have been very transparent with y'all. Before, when stuff used to go on in my life, I used to just ignore it and be like, you know what? I don't want the drama, this and the third. But I'm not gonna keep letting people play with me.
Don't play with me.
Therefore,
play with your bitch.
Yes, everything I said in the video is true. Yes, the text messages are true. Yes, I was texted and said that I said in the video is true. Yes, the text messages are true. Yes, I was texted and said that my baby daddy was taking the car. maybe he didn't expect me to say anything to y'all about
That's what I was saying. I know he was probably like, shit, she ain't gonna bring that shit up. She not gonna, and that's the reason why he thought he could do what he was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Or do what he did. And yeah, she came straight to the internet with that shit.
Now that I said something to y'all about it, he's trying to backtrack his words. But guess what? I am
because he know that shit foul, bruh. So now he don't even want to claim his foulness. He don't want to claim his odor.
Going to do what I have to do and get me and my baby another car. Even with the help of y'all helping me out, I'm going to get me and my baby a car that came up in my head, and I'm going to give him his car back. Even though now he's saying, oh, I never said that, I don't want the car back, this and that. I don't want anything that's attached to my baby daddy. I already told him he didn't have to pay child support. I already told him me and him don't have to talk on the phone. He is who got Demetrius involved in us anyway. Like I said, he ran and called Dimitri when I commented on Chris Sale's video, and that's how Dimitri got involved with us. I called Dimitri and told Dimitri, hey, this situation is ridiculous. You don't have to be involved in this situation anymore because it's too complicated and it's too draining.
And I just noticed that Ty the Guy went under Brittany's comments. Y'all, if y'all didn't know, Ty the Guy and what's his name, Dub, had they back and forth and shit. And Dub was so slimy and so snakish with the way that he came at Ty the Guy. And I'm not trying to say that Ty the Guy is an angel. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to say at all. But at the end of the day, this was your man's at one point in time. And the way that Dub was talking to this nigga like he was a dog, unless there was something else that happened behind the scenes that we don't know about, Dub was wrong as fuck. The shit that he was saying to Ty, they definitely need to fight. You know what I'm saying? They definitely need to fight after that. And the fact that this nigga used to be your boy and you could slander him in the way that you did in front of all of these people, okay? Maybe if y'all would have had a conversation off camera, then you could say what you want to say. But you're in front of all of these people and you try to clown Ty and try to diminish his character and try to diminish his value and try to just say that just because now he has a 9-to-5 or just because he's not where he used to be, that he's not shit and he's not a valuable person, and you know, all of this shit, it's really, really sad, man, because Dub wouldn't be Dub without DDG, bro. You have to know that Dub would not be Dub without his brother DDG, and that's just a fact. And the fact that Dub doesn't really give credit to his brother DDG is just wild to me. Yes, Dub had to put in work, but how many people are putting in so much work but don't have a rich and famous popping YouTube brother, right, who could help him out and help get him popping by doing collabs and here's my old channel and oh, here's my i8 because I got a new whip right now. And I don't even want to say that Dub switched up. I don't think he switched up. I think this was always him. Now Dub can really show his true characters because he feels like he has money. And money makes the man. And money does not make the man. The morals of the man makes the man, in my opinion. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Like I always say, there's nothing wrong with having money. I want you to have money. I want you to have success. I want you to have everything that you want in your life. But don't let the money make you. Make the money. Don't let it make you. No players club. You know what I'm saying? Make the money. Don't let the money make you, because the money does not make the man. The man makes the money. Right? The character of the man, the morals of the man is what makes the man, not the money. The man makes the money. The man makes the money. The money doesn't make the man. He's got it twisted and he's got it confused and he's treating people like shit all because he has the money and he feels like nobody can tell him shit. But it is what it is.
So I told Dimitri.
Oh, Ty the Guy said, Brittany, God works in mysterious ways. You're doing a great job. You don't deserve this, but trust God on your path.
Don't worry about it. I will have the courts, and that's the truth. I don't have to come on here and lie to y'all about anything. My life is not that boring to where I have to come on here and make up a lie to y'all. I literally just graduated college, and I am looking into with my degree. And the places that I'm looking at is not in California because I'm not letting no nigga hold me in California. Kids together or not, you're not holding me here. So, like I said, I will see you in court, whether you want to deal with the courts or not, because I tried to be nice to you, and I tried to do it a different way as adults and tell you, hey, this is what I want. What do you want? No, I don't like what you want. You don't like what I want. We have to come up with something else. You didn't want to come up with anything. You think everything goes your way. You think your whole big ass head, your whole world, you think the whole world revolves around Dejan. And that is the reason why we broke up. And I told you that all the time. My world does not revolve around. I told you that all the time. My world does not revolve around you. My world does not stop spinning because your world stops spinning. You can't tell me what to do. You don't run me. You don't own me. You like to run people. You like to think that people is supposed to be yes men to you. I'm not your yes man. I'm not your child. I'm not your girlfriend. I hate that I'm your baby mama. And we're just gonna end it like that. We're gonna take it to court, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You don't talk to me, I don't have to talk to you. Like you said, we haven't been talking, but we have been talking through a third person. So quit getting on this internet lying because you think everybody's gonna believe you because you have a bigger following. You're a fucking liar. And anybody that knows the real you know that you're a fucking liar. But anyways, y'all, we finna get back to our regular scheduled program. My baby is in the bathroom getting ready to get ready for bed because I have to take him to school tomorrow, like a parent does, and we'll just get back to our regular scheduled programs. Tomorrow we have to do Woo-Wop's hair, and yeah, get him some singles done and get him ready because school is going to be out. So we'll see how this goes.
So Catherine released a book spilling a lot of tea. Now, in this book, she confirmed that Austin did cheat on her. She even stated that big Staples Center's event that they had, Austin invited his mistress and she was there in the crowd.
That was crazy.
Close enough for Catherine to see. So now in this part of the book, Catherine stated, I seen her there pretty, a hanger on, standing just close enough to feel out of place, yet comfortable enough to belong. I had noticed her in the way you would catch something that doesn't quite fit, a puzzle piece jammed into the wrong spot. I even wondered who invited her. Now I knew it all made sense. The way he hadn't wanted me next to him, the shrug, the indifference, the way he treated me that night, as if I were a thorn in his side, the distance that had. Now Austin is speaking out because he's very hurt by all of this. He's now giving his side of the story and how Catherine knew the whole time that...
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't feel too good either if one of my exes talk shit in a tell-all book too. You know what I'm saying? I'd be pretty upset too, I'm not gonna lie. My ego and my pride would definitely be like, damn, for real? That's how we doing things? That's how we doing things? But Catherine has every right to speak her story, and part of her story had Austin in it. A large part of her story had Austin in it. And if she felt the need to open up to her supporters about what happened, her getting cheated on by him is a part of the story too. So, you know what I'm saying? I understand why Austin would be upset, but she's also speaking her truth, and you can't stop her from speaking her truth too. So it is what it is, you know? But that's tough.
He was cheating. He stated that she agreed to let him have an outside relationship. He even spoke on getting full custody of the kids.
Wait, what?
That he was cheating. He stated that she agreed to let him have an outside relationship. He even spoke on getting full custody of the kids after Catherine began to host these spiritual meetings in the home where his kids lay their head. Now he went into full detail, and the video is about 30 minutes long. I'm gonna post some clips here, and then I'm gonna post the link if you guys want to.
Austin and that motherfucker looking rough, huh?
Watch the full video because things get very deep and deep.
I don't blame him, man. I would feel some type of way. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I would definitely feel some type of way. Let me know what y'all would think. If you were in Austin's shoes, how would you feel? Let me know in the comment section down below.
Detailed. Anyways, you guys leave your opinions on this and everything else in this video down in the comment section below.
She talks about a specific event and a moment in that event to basically define my character and to show that that is proof that I had another girl there that I was supposedly talking to and I was cheating on her with. when that is not true at all. Think about this. Why would I invite another girl there when this whole event is about my family? And this event is about me and Catherine's bond. Why would I want that girl to see that? Me hugging and kissing and grabbing my wife's ass. You guys didn't want to show these clips. Me holding my wife's hand.
Oh shit.
But you guys want to bring up a clip where it was 5 seconds of a video of me giving my speech, and then when I gave Catherine to Mike to tell her speech, I step away for a second to catch my breath because I just got done playing in an hour-long basketball game, and I wanted to catch my breath, and I wanted to wipe the sweat off of my forehead, and then I get right back next to her. She wants to use that specific moment out of all the 10 years we've ever been through anything to define me as a terrible person and a terrible husband. I'll show you the clip just in case you guys didn't see it. It's all
because I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Let's see.
But just so you can see it for yourself. In this clip, it shows you that when I grab the mic to give my speech, my arm is completely around her the entire time. But you guys want to clip the part where I take a step away. So Catherine tells you guys that back in 2018, 2019, I basically ruined her life because I stepped out of our marriage and she had no idea. When that is not true at all. She knew exactly what I was doing and when I was doing it. So much to where she stayed with me another 5-6 years after that. She continued to film every YouTube video with me after that. She even went as far as defending me, defending my name when people would ask her about me stepping out. Even to where a few months after that event of her being so hurt, that a few months later, she even says, I'm her soulmate. We talked about everything in our lives besides our relationship. And there's a reason for that. Up until this point. Regardless of the fact that she knew about it, still does not make what I was doing right. At all. But did I have a reason for why I was doing what I was doing? 100%.
Listen, Austin, if you told Catherine what it was, I'm gonna go do me. I love you. I'm gonna come home to you. But I'm gonna go do me from time to time. If you were honest with her about that and she decided to stay, you weren't wrong for that, my guy. You were not wrong for that. There's a lot of dudes out here who could not do that, would not do that, too scared to do that. But if what you are saying is true, she should have moved around if this was so heart-wrenching for her, gut-wrenching for her. If she was heartbroken, right? That's if what he's saying is true. We don't know. There's her story, his story, and there's also the truth. So we don't really know, okay? But if what he is saying is correct, I told her what it was. She knew what I was doing, when I was doing it, this and that and other. My guy, you did all you could do. You did all you could do, which is be honest with the woman. You did all you could do. And you weren't wrong for that at all. You were not. Now, had you had done the same things behind her back, you would have been wrong for that. But if you were actually honest, right, you did everything right in my opinion. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think.
If I could go back in time and change how I handled things, I would try harder to help her through the situation that she was going through. And that's what I thought her spiritual journey was doing. When she first came to me and told me that she wanted to do ayahuasca, for those of you who don't know what ayahuasca is,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared to do that shit, bro. I be seeing a little YouTube videos on it and shit, but I'm just like, man, I don't know. I think I might just want to wait to get to the afterlife to experience what the afterlife has to offer. I don't think I should be seeing that shit right now. You know, mentally I might get a little fucked up. I don't know. I've heard great things about ayahuasca, shrooms, DMT, and all of these things, right? And I actually did try DMT once. I did not break through, but it was definitely an experience. It was definitely an experience, and it's a very, very scary one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Sometimes I just think that we need to wait until we get to death. But I guess everybody has their own reasons of doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I have heard a lot of success stories where people have come out of depression. People have, you know, cured illnesses that they have had. People have come back with heartwarming and heartfelt information that made them want to live, and or come back with information that made them want to live life to the fullest, and come back with information that inspires others and empowers others. I've heard a lot of good success stories when it comes to ayahuasca, DMT, and shit like that. But at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know if I want to play around like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think.
Came to me and told me that she wanted to do ayahuasca. For those of you who don't know what ayahuasca is, you can look it up for yourself. The research I've done and the friends that told me about it have said it is a legal substance that can cause someone to hallucinate and have you believe something that is not true.
Or could it be that what we think is true, the solidness of this table, the solidness of this laptop, everything that we see, what if this fake matrix, this fake reality vanishes and we actually see the truth behind it all, right? But fair enough, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own beliefs.
Look it up for yourself. And so when she first came to me and talked to me about how she wanted to do ayahuasca, in my head I was 100% against it. Something that I do not believe in. I believe in God. But because I'm such a supporting husband, I wanted to support her as much as I could. And so I let her seek that journey, and that's what she did. Through her ayahuasca journey, she was telling me how one moment she feels like she's a psychic. The next moment she felt like she was a healer. The next moment she turned me into a mermaid. I was being as supportive as I could. She even went as far as telling me that she was the reincarnated Virgin Mary. It got so bad. Sorry, I promised myself I wasn't even gonna fucking crack this video because I'm just angry. It got so bad to the point where good friends of hers came to me and Catherine forced them to do it. Just
what?
Like she forced me many a times, but I turned it down because I didn't believe in it.
Nobody can force you to take a drug. Nobody can force you to hit the blunt. Yeah, they could peer pressure you, but you still have free will and choice to smoke the blunt or tell them you're not smoking the blunt. So I'm not falling for the, oh, she made these people do it. No, nobody can force you to do anything. You are a grown-ass adult. The only person that you can force is a little kid and shove some shit down their throat. You cannot force a grown-ass individual unless Catherine literally shoved ayahuasca in that person's throat. I think it's a liquid. Threw it back in their throat. That's the only way that she forced these people to do ayahuasca, my nigga. They made the choice to do it. So I'm not going for that. You know, I ain't going for that at all.
They forced.
I ain't going for that.
She forced her friends to do it, and they came to me very concerned because they didn't have a good experience.
And that's the thing with these drugs, man. Sometimes you have a good experience. Sometimes you have a bad experience. Sometimes if you're in a bad mindset, you're not going to have a good experience. You know, sometimes if you have a bad mindset, you will have a good experience. And that's why a lot of the times I never I've heard of people taking shrooms. Like I've been close to people who have taken shrooms before, who had good experiences, but also had bad experiences too. You know what I'm saying? And shrooms is supposed to take away some of the layers of this existence as well. You know, so you just got to be very, very careful. I don't think we should alter our brain or mind with any type of drugs. You know, if anything, your connection to source, your connection to God, your connection to the cosmos, the universe, whatever you want to believe in, you can actually access other states of being and other states of reality. This is what I believe. You can access that through meditation, through being present, through breath work, through meditation. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go take a drug. We naturally produce DMT. We naturally produce these things that, what he's talking about, make you hallucinate, but I really don't think it's hallucination. I really think it's the truth of what is. I really feel like we are in a hallucination. None of this shit is fucking real, not in my opinion.
Their ayahuasca journey. And they said, Austin, I am very concerned, not only for Catherine, but for your kids, because this is where they sometimes sleep. And she has random people that come in and out of her house that she doesn't know, that are all participating in this illegal substance together, that are all hallucinating and having all different types of experiences, that this is not a safe environment.
I do agree that you shouldn't be doing that around the kids, and you definitely shouldn't have strangers in your household when you have kids. I do believe in that.
Somehow they found someone in Brazil to help them illegally import this ayahuasca shit, and they've been hosting these ayahuasca ceremonies for the past year at Catherine's house.
Oh, for real?
My kids lay their head. And after her friends came to me and voiced their concern, I knew I really only had two options. Either I get full custody of the kids, or I spend more time with them to protect them. And I think you guys know what option I chose. I never, ever wanted to do that to her. As you guys know, ever since we got together, I've showed so much love to that woman.
All right, man. Shit, this is a whole shit show, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, man. Shout out to Catherine. Shout out to Austin. Hopefully, I don't know, man, for the kids' sake, they can come to some type of middle ground, cordial situation, kind of like Dub and Brittany. I really hope that they can just hash out their differences for the kids' sake. Because it's always the kids that suffer behind these situations right here, you know? But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you tell a friend to tell their Aunt, your mama, tell their Uncle Joe we still a hoe. I will see you guys in the next motherfucking video. And I love y'all, man. Peace. We out there.